guys, today I'm telling you all about my Azure Standard haul. It doesn't look that big, but there are some power-packed things in here, so I can't wait to show you all of it. Today we have a guest host with me. I've got a little kitty cat here in my planter box. So if you see her up there, she is a little sweet girl, Willow. Okay, for starters, I'm going to talk about our real salt, Redmond real salt. This stuff is delicious. I have been shocked because for years I've gotten the pink Himalayan salt from Costco and we've loved it. We've liked it, I guess. I didn't even know that I could love salt till I started Carnivore and I tried this. And then we ran out of this and we had to go back to the pink Himalayan pink salt. And I was like, gosh, I have to keep putting more salt on. I have to keep putting, it's not salty. Like I don't know what happened, but it wasn't salty enough. It had always been salty enough till we tried this. And so this just is amazing and it's really healthy for you because it's got tons of the minerals and everything in it. I had seen one of the commenters recently on my channel say something that there's hidden, hidden metals or something in it. I'm not really sure, but what I feel good about is it's coming from Utah. I don't believe that's true. They have a whole thing where you can go tour their plant. They're very family friendly, very family oriented. They are made in the USA, mined in Utah, and I have nothing but full belief and trust in them. Way more so than buying the pink Himalayan salt from, where was that? Pakistan, I believe. So anyway, I trust it. I love it. I notice a big difference in, I don't need to put as much salt on things. So I am loving this. And so it was really fun to be able to get 6. You get a discount with Azure Standard, you get a discount the more that you buy. So if you're a person that needs 25 pounds, like I could have gotten 25 pounds of this stuff and it would have been way cheaper per ounce, but I wasn't ready to take that leap yet. I totally know that we will eat it, but I wasn't ready to buy that much yet. My next thing that I'm super excited about is our Celtic Sea Salt. And this is, it says Vital Mineral Blend. There are also vital minerals in this sea salt. And this is super good. It's kind of coarse, like bigger chunks. And we just keep a little bowl of it up here in our cupboard. And we'll just do a tiny little pinch. A little pinch goes a long way, just like 1 or 2 little granules, whatever. Put it on your tongue. Totally just satiates you in an interesting way. I'd never known that as a trick before Carnivore. And like if I'm making dinner and it's not cooked yet, but I'm pretty hungry, I'll take 1 or 2 of those. Or if I'm fasting, which I'm just finishing a fast, there's different times I'll just put a little bit on my tongue and it holds me over between that and water. It's been amazing. I don't even know other things. Oh, in the very beginning of Carnivore, when I would have cravings, food cravings for sweets, take a granule or 2 of that, put it on my tongue, and it was amazing how it would just satisfy me and I'd be like, okay, I'm good. Okay, I want to say really quick about Azure Standard. I love them. We got to hear them speak at a homesteading conference in Idaho a couple of years ago, and they just have really amazing hearts. They really vet all of the companies that they sell their products. They go to the places if they need to. They have them fill out interview questionnaires, things like that. They have stopped selling things if the company standards have lowered. For example, Lily's chocolates, I used to be able to eat those because they were dairy-free and, well, they had some dairy-free and they were sugar-free. They were sweetened with stevia. And so I used to be able to eat that on my old eating plan. But they sold, I believe, to Hershey chocolates, I believe it was. And Hershey's has started adding some things in there that are not clean ingredients. So Azure Standard just doesn't sell them anymore. So I really appreciate that anything I buy through Azure Standard, I really can fully trust it because they're doing the hard work of vetting all of the companies and all of the products. So that's one thing I really love about Azure. They also don't sell everything organic. So it's not all organic, but it is very clean. And they did explain that a lot of times farmers, smaller farmers, cannot even, what would you say, I guess register as organic because it's a very extensive process. It's very expensive, things like that. If there's a farm next to them, I think that sprays pesticides, they can't claim it's organic, things like that. And so Azure understands that. And so even if this one is organic, let's see. They may all be organic. I can't remember. I'd have to really read. But they understand that the process can be really hard and expensive to get organic. And so they still vet each company. And even if it's not organic, but they find it a clean and good and honest company, then they will sell their things. So I love that. So evidently, this is a new brand to me, Alexander or Alexandre. I'm not sure how to say it. They are a new to me company. I don't know if they've been around for a long time or not, but I was telling you on another video that I've been looking for heavy cream that had clean ingredients. And the clean ingredients just mean simple ingredients with no fillers, no extra preservatives, no sweetener, things like that. I don't know if you can read this, but this is the Alexander Heavy Whipping Cream, and the ingredients are organic cream milk. So I'm not sure if you can read that or not, but I'm really excited. Okay, what makes me super excited about this product and this company is, I don't know if all of their products are this way, they're A2/A2. This is also something new to me. So for years, I have not been able to have any dairy except for butter and then hard cheeses like Parmesan cheese. And then I think that was it. I've been able to have cheddar cheese occasionally. So anyway, but what I learned is if it's the A2/A2, I don't know what that means, that that is the ingredient or something that causes people to not be able to tolerate dairy. So if it's A2/A2, people who can't normally tolerate it can tolerate it or better. They can tolerate it better or totally. So I'm very, very excited to try heavy whipping cream, A2/A2, and I already did try the Alexander A2/A2 half and half. I want to show you. My daughter, like I said, she loves creating recipes and putting food together and things like that. So we actually tried the half and half to make ice cream. I'll be right back. So she made me some vanilla ice cream out of this, and then we had one more of these. So, and we've all had a little bit. So anyway, I'm super excited about this. This is out because it's, you have to freeze it and then you have to bring it out and let it soften up a little bit and then mix it again and then refreeze it. I guess that's the process. But anyway, I'm very excited that she made me A2/A2 ice cream. So hopefully I can eat it with no sore throats, no tummy aches, no issues. Acne, you guys, they found clean heavy whipping cream. It was the Alpenrose Dairy brand, yeah. And it just had heavy cream. And I was super excited, and I have been able to have a little bit more dairy since I've been on carnivore for just over a year now. And so I don't know if you're like me, but if you've been allergic to something for years, like 15 years for me, and you finally can eat it and it doesn't give you a bad reaction, you might be like me and you're like, okay, it didn't cause a reaction this time, so I'm gonna eat it again tonight, and now I'm gonna eat it again tomorrow for lunch, and I'm gonna eat it again for tonight, and then, you know, or you might have a little bit of cream on one meal and a little sour cream on the next and a little bit of cheese on the next. Well, I started getting acne down here, which I haven't had for over a year now since I've started carnivore. Big, ugly patch. and it was painful. And I was asking my husband, I showed him, I'm like, look what's happening. I don't even know what's going on. And he goes, have you been having a lot of dairy lately? And I'm like, well, yeah, but I can have dairy now. And he's like, well, evidently you can't, or you need to slow down. And so I have slowed way down over the last like 2 or 3 weeks. And it's finally clearing up, thankfully. But anyway, I'm hoping that the A2 dairy will not give me acne or stomach aches or sore throat or anything like that. So anyway, this Alexander brand has A2 organic sour cream. Again, let's see the ingredients. Okay, so this has organic milk, cream, and live cultures and active cultures, and that's it. So I'm really excited. It says European style 25% milk fat. I don't know what that means. There's also a Bible verse on here. It says Psalms 145 verse 15. So they must be a Christian company. That's really cool. Anyway, so I'm going to try their sour cream. I already did try this, and so far so good. I tried a little bit of the heavy cream in my coffee. That was a wonderful treat. And then I have started on this. This is Sierra Nevada Graziers grass-fed raw Monterey Jack. And so I've also heard that the raw might be better for people who can't tolerate dairy, so I'm trying that. That was so good. I had it over eggs the other day. I got Origin Creamery A2 raw sharp cheddar. So that's double A2 and raw. So I'm really hoping I can have that with no issues. And this is organic raw milk, white cheddar, grass fed, also from Sierra Nevada. I'm not sure if they're the same companies or not. I don't think they are, but anyway. Okay, and the last 2 things I got are things we are newly trying. So I just put out a video about the supplements that I take, and my husband takes a couple of them. But this one is iodine, and I had seen this on Dr. Barry's channel. And so it's the J. Crow's Lugol's Solution 2%. So we are going to be trying this. I tasted it, by the way. It's horrid. Oh my word. So if you try that, I would love to hear how you drink it. Like, do you dilute it a little bit? I just put it in my mouth, which was way too much. So I think I'm going to try to dilute it in a little bit of water at least. But anyway, it's awful, but I think that it will be very helpful to our bodies. And then this is a combination of D3 and K2. It's the Ionic Trace brand. So I've heard that if you're going to have D3, you have to have K2 with it for it to actually be absorbed or something like that. So I'm very excited to try that as well. So that is what we got in our order this month. I'm very excited to show you. I'm very excited to have these products back in stock at the house, because those are 2 that we use every single day. And I'm really excited to try all of the cheeses and the dairies, and just hope that all that A2 and the raw settles beautifully. And I'm really excited to get back to my ice cream. I'm not going to obviously eat all of that today. I really do have to go slowly with all the dairy and see if my body can adjust well, because I want it to, so that I can have it more often. And the final result, some vanilla flavored carnivore ice cream. Delicious. Made out of half and half. Can you believe it? Oh my word. So good. Thank you for joining me. I hope you were encouraged, and I hope you got some really good ideas of things that you could eat on Carnivore and things that you can order through Azure Standard. I do have a link down in the description below if you'd like to use my link to place your order. I don't think there's any sales going on right now, but it does give me a little bit of a kickback if you use my link. So I would love that if you're gonna order through Azure. Thank you for joining us today. This was really fun to talk about all this stuff, and now I get to enjoy it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.